Here we have a map of the dermatomes. Now, what these are is these are basically regions of the skin that are supplied by particular spinal nerves, which means if you touch one of these areas, the sensation from that touch or getting information to a muscle in that area, for instance, is going to be carried by that particular spinal nerve. What this means is that we can actually use this information to help us localize where damage is occurring. Uh, so the example here, say we lose sensation on our medial arm and forearm, so kind of in our medial forearm here. Well, that means that we likely have some sort of damage to particularly the C8 spinal nerve, which means we can trace that back and see if we can figure out where exactly the problem is. It may not be all the way down here in our forearm. It may actually be much closer up here, much closer to our back. So we can kind of figure that out and kind of trace that back. Now, these are also very important in situations of referred pain. So if a spinal nerve is responsible for carrying information to and from something like, say, the heart, or to and from something like, say, our appendix, well, we can actually will sometimes see information or see pain from those visceral areas referred to pain in these surface areas here. For instance, when someone has an appendicitis, what this is basically an acute inflammation of their appendix, which is this little tail on the bottom of our large intestine. We don't want anything bad to happen here. We don't want that to blow up and for bacteria from our large intestine to get out into our body where it can start to eat a bunch of things, because that's awful and can be very much life-threatening. So oftentimes when people start to experience appendicitis, they're going to have pain, of course, associated with the damage to that organ. However, the pain in that organ is not necessarily going to be found specifically where the organ is, which is actually way down here, kind of in your hips. Instead, we're actually going to refer it specifically to this region right around or level with our belly button. So when someone walks into an ER and they've got this excruciating pain associated with this layer, with the skin or area roughly level with their belly button, this will kind of basically be a clue to our staff that says, hey, this person may be having an appendicitis and we may need to start taking care of this like now. And we can see similar types of referred pain in relation to stuff like our left, or in males anyway, their left arm hurting whenever they have a heart attack. All these kinds of things are going to be linked to these dermatomes, which are basically, like I said before, just essentially regions of sensation that are all carrying information to the same spinal nerve, and thus information from that nerve out or information from those areas back in, all carried by the same single nerve.